Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. Knives on the table today are for Richard Kane at Grommet's Knives and Carry, Grommet's Cutlery. He is in Moreno Valley, California, and Richard will be attending the California Custom Knife Show in Anaheim. Let's give you the details here. Let's see, California Custom Knife Show Spring 2022 is on April 30th at the Embassy Suites Anaheim South. The doors open for VIPs at 10 a.m. and 11 for general admission. Richard's space number is W7, and that's about it for him. Obviously, if you can't make it to the show, you should, because these knives won't last long. And if you're a Medford nut and you're at the show, these are sexy knives. They're not going to last long. There are a couple pretty unique knives on the table too. So let's check out what's going to be at the show and in Richard's space at W7. We have a few slim middies here. This has just been a spectacularly selling knife. This is S35 tumbled drop point, tumbled handles, and flamed hardware, flamed clip. So pretty standard. And you know what? He has multiples of that headed his way. He loves this fit and finish, says it's one of the first things that flies out the door when he receives them in stock. Then we have a slim midi with faced silver handles, blue facets, so blue relief and blue perimeters, brushed silvered flats, blue hardware, brushed blue clip. Classic, simple. It will scratch, so if you don't mind getting it scratched up, lovely, dressy, slim. The third slim is S35 tumbled Tonto, bronze to violet fade on the handles, bronze hardware, and a bronze to violet fade on the clip with a brush, so it kind of really picks it up. I love that it starts off gold here at the top with the screws and fades to a violet. Gorgeous. Okay, the next slim midi, back to draw point here, faced in galaxy flame, so we get that splatter effect. Looks like someone just took, it's got a little Jackson Pollock effect. Splatter effect, cool. Blue spring, brushed and galaxy flamed clip, and blue hardware. And the fifth and final slim midi on the table is another S35. This is satin drop point, and this is our peaks and valleys. It is brushed violet down in the recesses and brushed bronze on the flats. A very pretty, classy knife. So this is a gift knife, or if you want to have something a little dressier, this is just beautiful. Brushed violet clip. And then we move into, we have a Genesis T on the table, 3V Vulcan Tonto, beautiful Vulcan blade. We have a bead blasted bronze with brushed bronze flats, stained glass sculpting. Actually, you know what? That's bead blasted cement. So cement and bronze two-tone. It's got a very antique look to it, very cool feel. Bronze hardware, PVD clip with a brushed bronze pinstriping. Dang. Okay, a few Praetorian T's headed Richard's way. This one, S35 tumbled Tonto, bronze hardware. I gotta tell you, when I heard this configuration, I'm like, tumbled with PVD and bronze, what? It's nice. Tumbled Tonto, bronze hardware, PVD spring handle, and brushed bronze clip with bronze hardware. Not very common, which makes it even more desirable. Okay, the next one here. This has an interesting custom facet to it. So it started off as an S35 PVD Tonto, PVD handles and breaker with flamed hardware and clip, and then we added a little extra touch to it. This here, I'm not going to tell you how we did it, but it is not flamed. It looks flamed. Ancient Medford secret. It looks beauty-miss. So brushed and treated perimeters. It's got a brilliant effect to it. It blends in lovely with the pivot screw and the brushed and flamed clip. Man, love it. Okay, and then this one, oh, this is my special one. That one's last. That one's last. All right, S35 Vulcan blade. One of the prettiest Vulcan blades I've seen in a while, quite honestly. It's got this beautiful rose of violet fade to ambers and tawnies and a little bit of rose at the end. Just gorgeous. The sculpting style is Predator, violet with bronze facets, bronze pivots, brushed bronze clip, and a PVD breaker. Fantastic Praetorian T custom. This one here was a happy accident. This is what we call a happy accident because we're not perfect. This came through as a Praetorian T order and got mixed up with Praetorian tie handles that went out for sculpting. So these are Praetorian tie handles, Praetorian T blade, which we lovingly call here in-house the FAF, the Friends and Family, F-A-F. So this is a much more expensive knife than the T, not quite as expensive as the tie. It does sport the .190 inch thick blade, but check it out. It's got the fat handles and the tie clip. The feel of this, the balance on this knife and the feel is just lovely. No, it's not going to be a standard offering. So if you love it and you want it, Richard, you should charge an arm and a leg for this bad boy because it's a one of a kind for sure. PVD sculpting, Predator sculpting with PVD finish, brushed and bronze facets, bronze hardware, brushed and Praetorian tie clip on a FAF. Wow. Wow. Love it. So show up to the California Custom Knife Show because we have a couple people representing us there. It sounds like it should be fun with all the COVID behind us, at least, you know, the restrictions and everything. It should be fun, it should be free, it should be good food, and lots of fun things happening. Knives on April 30th. Be there or be square. Peace.